Hi class, today we are going to review distribute. Please turn to page 80 in your packet. Distribution is something I would normally use for an expression that might look like this. Distribute means to multiply each of the terms within the parentheses. For this example, the terms within the parentheses are x and positive 1. To multiply each of the terms within the parentheses by another term that is outside the parentheses. So the term that's outside the parentheses here is 2. Now we'll do this algebraically in a bit, but I want us to make sure that we also understand how to do it visually. Simplify each expression by using algebra tiles and using algebra. When using algebra tiles, there are two different pieces. There's the ones piece, and then there is the x piece. The ones piece represents the constants. The x piece represents variables, like x. So if I'm going to do a problem like 1a that says 3 times x plus 1 using algebra tiles, I'm going to redraw the inside using algebra tiles first. The inside I have x, so I'm going to redraw that as one x piece. I also have plus 1, so I'm going to redraw that as one ones piece. It says here that I have 3 of these, so I'm going to redraw these 3 times. I have one x piece and one ones piece. I have another one x piece and one ones piece. I have another one x piece and another ones piece. So in total, how many total x's do I have? 1, 2, 3. I have 3 x's. And how many total ones do I have? 1, 2, 3. I have 3 ones. So my simplified expression using algebra tiles is 3x plus 3. We can also do this using algebra. This is where we use the distributive property. I have 3 times x plus 1. I can also do 3 times x plus 3 times 1. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times 1 is 3. So using algebra tiles and algebra, we have 3x plus 3. So our simplified expression is 3x plus 3. Let's look at another one. Let's look at part 2. For number 2, we have 2 times 4x plus 3. That means that I have 4 x pieces and 3 ones pieces to represent my constant. I see here that it says I have 2 of these groups. So that means that I'm going to redraw this 2 times. So that is, again, my first group of 4x pieces and 3 ones pieces. And I'm going to draw a second group of 4x pieces and 3 ones pieces. How many total x's do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 x pieces. How many total ones do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 ones pieces. So my simplified expression is 8x plus 6. So we were able to get that using algebra tiles. We can also get that using algebra. Using the distributive property, I can multiply 2 times 4x and multiply 2 with 3. 2 times 4 is 8, so I have 8x. And then 2 times 3 is 6. So again, we have the same simplified expression using algebra and algebra tiles. Let's look at number 3. For number 3, I have 4 groups of 3x minus 2. So I'm going to draw 3 x's. I also have minus 2. That changes things a little bit because if I have minus 2, I'm going to draw 2 negative 1 pieces. Since I see that I'm going to have 4 of these, I'm going to redraw this same picture 4 times. So 3x pieces, 3x pieces, 3x pieces, and 3x pieces one more time. Same thing for our ones, 2 ones, 2 ones, 2 ones, and one more time. How many total x's do you have? 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. That is a total of 12 x's. How many total ones do you have? 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. That is a total of 8 ones pieces. But before I finish writing that, I need to recognize that these were negative pieces. So I don't have 8, I have negative 8. That means my simplified expression is 12x minus 8. Let's see if I get the same thing doing it using algebra. I have 4 times 3x minus 2. So I'm going to rewrite this as 4 times 3x minus 4 times 2. 4 times 3 is 12, so I have 12x. 4 times 2 is 8. So we have 12x minus 8. And we have the same answer doing it algebraically and with algebra tiles. Let's also go ahead and do number 4. For number 4, I have 5 times x minus 3. For x minus 3, that is 1 x piece, and then 3 negative 1 pieces. Since I have 5 of these, I should be redrawing this 5 times. So I'm going to draw 5 x pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm also going to do 3 negative 1 pieces 5 times. How many total x's do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 x's. How many total ones do you have? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So I have 15, but again, remember these were negatives. So I don't have 15, I have negative 15. This means my simplified expression is 5x minus 15. We're going to go ahead and do this again using the algebraic method. So that means I have 5 times x minus 5 times 3. 5 times x is 5x. 5 times 3 is 15. And again, we have 5x minus 15 algebraically and 5x minus 15 using algebra tiles. We're going to look at one last one. In number 5, we have 2 times 5x plus 4. We have 5x pieces. And 4 positive 1 pieces. We are supposed to have 2 groups of these. So we're going to redraw this 2 times. So again, 5x pieces. And then 5x pieces again. And same thing for our ones pieces, 4 ones pieces, and then another 4 ones pieces. How many total x's do you have? 5 and 5 gives us a total of 10 x pieces. How many total ones do you have? 4 and 4 gives us a total of 8 ones pieces. So it looks like I should have 10x plus 8 as my simplified expression. Let's see if we get the same thing doing it algebraically. So I have my outside number multiplying one of our terms inside, and we have our outside number 2 also multiplying the other number inside, 4. 2 times 5 is 10, so I have 10x. 2 times 4 is 8, and then we have 10x plus 8. Again, we have the same solution or the same expression doing it algebraically and using algebra tiles.